Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Sunday again.
Yeah. Gosh.
I'm sure it's coming around quicker every week. It feels like it.
Yeah, it means summer's going to be over quicker and we're going to be into winter, but I'm ready to hibernate now. So.
The summer's not over yet. I don't think we've. It's going to be nice for the next 2 weeks at least. But they reckon there's this hurricane from America coming over. And it's going to cause a load of problems for us. I think so.
Oh well, I haven't got anywhere to go until Wednesday when we go out shopping, so I'm happy.
It's going to be nice this week. I know that. Depending on where you are, I'm more London based.
Well, apparently we may have an orange sky tonight.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, well, they've the aurora has been building up again. Have you seen? Last time when the aurora was out and everyone took photos of it, apparently it's been doing that again the last couple of days. It's been getting stronger. And then we've got the meteor shower as well that's happening at the moment. That's still going on. Yeah.
And then there's fires, isn't there, in
Greece? I think they're under control now. In Greece, Athens and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So how's your week been?
Yeah, I've been able to obviously finish off a few things, but we've completed all the part works, and I'm not expecting anything to be delivered this week. So, yeah, I'm going to be scrambling for things to do. There is stuff to do, but yeah, I have decided though, on Bank Holiday Monday, I'm going to do a live stream build on the bike build that I had. This one here. So on that. For something to do. More details about it next week. Like I said, it's not this Monday, it's next Monday when the bank holiday is.
Yeah. But well, me just normal stuff, and then I've been getting on with the room as well, so been busy doing that. It's starting to look really nice in there now, which is because when you see I am recording it, it's like updates like I did last time, but you'll see what I start with compared to where I finish at. So. It's
always nice to do things like that, so you can sort of go, look, this is what it was like, and then transform it into what you want. I suppose it's just getting there. They say that, don't they? It's like nice end result. It's just getting there. We say it about Partworks quite a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Tumblr.
Don't say that. We did 4 minutes this live stream without.
Oh, we have to mention it. It's one of those. It's one of those things. But yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think that will get better. I have faith in it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's the journey getting there. Once it's done, it'll be awesome build. It will look good. It's just getting there.
Yeah. But
yeah.
4 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get it in early so we don't have to say about it anymore.
Well, I think you said it before the stream was like, I've got nothing coming up really, nothing to build this week. So I said, so the most exciting part of the week is the Tumblr.
Yeah. Actually, it might be an exciting one this time because I think we're putting some stuff onto a sort of bulkhead. So we might actually be doing something.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Okay, so things that have been going on through the week. We have got one thing which cropped up earlier in the week, which is this, which is now register your interest. So we are on the main Harshep website for this one, so we know it's definitely coming.
Yeah, it's definitely 100% coming. That site there, the register your interest, that's been up since about May time. It's been up a while, but the most interesting thing, the reason we bring it up is because it's actually on the main site now.
Yeah.
Normally, it only gets put on the main site when it's live.
Yeah.
And this one's a bit,
That's how we know the difference from a test build to an actual live build.
Exactly, yeah.
Test build, it won't appear on the main Harshep website. If it's a live build, it will appear on the main Harshep website.
Yeah, I would also keep checking that sort of every Monday maybe, because the website will go live at least a week or two before it goes live or in the shops as well.
Yeah.
Because if you click on the Warhammer one that's on there, Combat Patrol, that is due out. That gets released on the 28th of April. It starts, and the website's already up. There's a lot there. If you're really into Warhammer, so I suggest getting it because it's worth its money in gold. It's the stuff that they do compared to what you pay at Warhammer or Games Workshop is second to none. Then there's a few exclusive models in that as well. Just take that first one. So issue 1, you get 2. They're called hero characters.
Right.
If you go into Games Workshop and bought just one of them, you're looking at like 10 to 7 quid on just one, and you get 2 of them for I think it's $2.99 or something. It's almost like they're giving them away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know enough about Warhammer. I really know nothing about it, and it's not something I've ever done before. So even though we do have a Warhammer shop in our town centre,
most towns have them.
Yeah. So
it might be worth looking into if you want to get into it. You know, there's 3 elements to it. There's the gameplay, the build play, which is like the painting side, and then you've got the sort of book side as well. They do books as well, so you might like one stuff over the other. I know friends of mine that just paint and collect them. It doesn't actually play the game, and then me and my brother actually do both. We play and collect as well. But yeah, there's loads of elements to it. It's not just about other the game and such. So, but they do free models. I mean, it's always worth going into Games Workshop. They do free models that they give you, and they've got paints there as well, so you can paint them while you're there. You know, it's a good place to go if you're going shopping with the wife. She can go off shopping. You can spend a few minutes or an hour sitting there painting the free one in Games Workshop. So
there we go.
Yeah. But yeah, that gets released on the 28th of April. It's out in the newsagents, but the website's already live, so you can sort of see. But it gives you an indication on the Ford Falcon that it will be like a week or 2 before it goes live. It's not on the website's not officially up yet, so we've still got at least 2 or 3 weeks until it goes live. So it's going to be in April sometime. It goes live.
Yeah. Okay, and that's really it. Nothing apart from the Apache next month.
Yeah,
that's at the moment. At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. Yeah, going on to the Apache, they done a few bits, didn't they? I think they Agora tested some post on their Facebook page. I saw with some of the Apache parts doing the early testing.
Yeah, I think so.
So yes, it's one that a lot of people have been asked for. It's a helicopter. It's one everyone's like dying to get their hands on. So it's going to be a very popular build, I think.
Yeah. So also, I will share this as well. Yeah, I did coming Friday will be the next issue of Optimus Prime, and I found out what a nightmare the battery box is going to be in that thing. And basically, to get to the batteries, you need to got one screwing it into the tank at the back. Then you take the battery box out, and then you've got 2 more screws to take a cover off just to access the batteries.
Yeah.
So I sent a load of pictures over to Ian, and yeah, guess what? Not so long after, we have a Fan Home Optimus Prime Power mod.
Yeah.
So there we go. looking brilliant, and it's going to be really easy to put in as well. It's not going to be hard, and it's
it's going to be good. It replaces the batteries, I believe.
Yes.
So it's not like you put the dummy batteries in and run the wires out of that.
Yeah. So we also have that as well. So
nice.
Thank you very much, Ian, for doing that.
Yeah,
that is an absolute lifesaver in that model, because
like I said, the power mods are worth getting because they're absolute lifesaver and will save you loads of money in the long run. But what we've also found out when doing stuff like that is that the electrics run better with a power mod.
Yeah.
As well. So you also get that added benefit as well, that the actual model runs better with a constant power source inside.
Yeah. So, brilliant. It's. I just thought that is the most. Why put in a battery box like that?
Yeah, I don't know why it's screwed into the bottom. I don't know why they couldn't just slide it in and leave it. I don't know why it's screwed in. And then once again, it's not like it is a push fit cover, but you have to screw it in twice, one at the bottom, one at the top. And I don't really understand why. It's not, it's not overly secure. It doesn't need that. It just has it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put the link for that in the chat.
Lovely.
We'll go on to mine, and there we go. If people want to check that out, there we go.
Lovely.
Fantastic. Anything else from your side, Kev?
No, nothing. Everything's like I was saying. It's all on. We're all on the quiet at the minute. There's nothing being posted out. Things are being processed at the moment for the builds, but no. Apart from that, nothing's been sent. So I will receive nothing this week. You said as well that you're not expecting anything to turn up your end for at least another week or two or three maybe. You did have your replacement parts come, didn't you?
Yeah, so I've had I'm building another engine for the Lancaster, because with all the fiddle around that I've done on it just looked like a complete disaster. So I did contact Hachette and spoke to them about it. They sent out the issues so I can build a new engine. So I'm on with that at the moment. I'm not obviously filming it because I've already done one, so I'm just doing it in my own time when I'm not decorating at the moment. So,
finding a couple of minutes to sort of do that in.
There is another one though I've shared with you, Kev. Is this one? This is in Italy.
Yeah, and as far as I'm aware, it's only coming out in Italy.
Yeah,
but it's the Alfa Romeo GTA. A Gala, is that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo. Yeah.
GTA. It's perfect for the Italian market because obviously an Italian car. So I don't see because a lot of cars are sort of like I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they were over here in the UK, but I don't remember seeing many.
No.
If they did, obviously Alpha's about now, but I mean I don't remember seeing one like this one.
I can't really see it coming to the UK, to be honest. But 1/8 scale, moving parts, lights and sound effects. The front wheels are steered by acting on the steering wheel. The doors open. The front and rear headlights and brake lights illuminate. The engine and horn have sound effects. Remote control included in the works. So, yeah. I still think we need more modern cars. Yeah.
As in 1980s onwards, because I think now, because a lot of the cars that they've done previously, this including you got the Citroen 2CV, the VW Bug, we've got the camper van as well. That's all sort of 60s, 70s stuff.
Yeah.
We need more 80s stuff. We have had it. We've had the Golf. We've had the Peugeot. We've also obviously now we've got the Skyline as well. So they can do them. I would just like more variety.
Yeah.
And for them to come to the UK as well, because if they did, like a 5 Series BMW or something like that, I think a lot of people would like something like that.
Yeah.
Or one of the M Series ones or something like that, or just ones that we've had over here, even Ford or Vauxhall or something.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people have said they wanted, a Cosworth or, a Sierra or something like that.
So, I mean, in Italy, that might be a popular classic car, but I just can't see that coming to the UK.
No, I don't think it will be coming here, no.
No. So, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, it is a new build. When's it? I don't know if it's due to shipping yet or not. I think it's September. Or has it already started shipping?
Subscribed by the 10th and the 9th and received a gift. Free t-shirt. So it's not shipping yet.
Right.
So
if you're in Italy and you like your Alfa Romeos, there you go.
There you go. So that's another one. I do try and look out for anything that's going around in Europe or wherever, just so people know what's available in different countries, and then I try and share them with everybody so people are aware. But
I'm pretty sure come September time we'll probably be so rushed off our feet with new builds coming out and rumours of other stuff. So we'll be inundated. This is sort of the calm. We've already said that summer period is normally the calm period where we don't get a lot of releases. So there's that. I also want to pick up on the Lancaster, going back to what we were talking about last week in regards to the motor, and lots of people sort of getting ahead of themselves a bit much. Both of us mentioned that it's the test board, and it's either overpowered or doing something to it that's not right. But a lot of people were getting very upset by it. There was a confirmation this week. An email was put onto the group from Hachette that actually said they were in touch with the designers, and they said it's because it's the test board. So this was in regards to the way the motor spins. And they said on the test board, it's just literally a test board to test the motor works. When it's connected to the motherboard, it will spin the right way. And then that obviously also confirms that the test board is underpowered as well. And as we were saying before we went live, was like with the Bismarck, you had one for the engine and then one for the LED lights.
Yeah, so we had
one off the two, and some people were getting confused, weren't they?
Yeah, so the Bismarck did it as one for the motors, one for the LEDs. If you plugged an LED into the motor test board, it would blow the LED because the motors take up more voltage than LEDs do. But what they're trying to do, obviously, is trying to make just one test board to test everything. So, yeah, if you're only putting in two, I think it's AAA batteries into the test board, it's only going to give it 3 volts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have to look at that as well. So, like I said, the Bismarck did it completely right. They just went, right, well, we'll do 2 test boards, one for the LEDs and one for the motors.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and then we had the underpowered test board for R2D2 as well, in regards to the hologram, which was actually mentioned. So, yeah, I think we just need to point out that the test board is just that. It is a test board. You will not be powering the whole thing off that. And it's just to test the motors work.
And I believe the same thing did happen a bit with the Titanic, with the smoke generators. Yeah. There wasn't enough power going to the smoke generator to create enough steam that it was visible. And a lot of people, and I think Hachette came back with, it's underpowered, it's just to test it. So I think it's a case of just watch the space and see what happens.
Yeah, and I think it's a lot of people getting ahead of themselves as well, because obviously in no magazine was it told you to put the engine on, put the cowls on, then test the engine. At no point it told you that. You literally test the engine to make sure it's running, then fit it. That's it. You leave it.
But I mean, we did touch on this last week, Kev, when I said a lot of people, because they've had problems with the electrics in the past, are trying to test as they go.
Yes,
and you can't blame people for testing it and then everything because you do run that risk of you put everything together and it doesn't work. Spitfire being one of them, there were problems with that and everything else like that. And then obviously people are once thinking, well, we don't want this happening with the Lancasters. They're testing as they go, and then this problem's arrived. I mean, I'm one of these people. I will test as I go. It's something I've learned really from doing Partworks. Any electrics need testing as you go in and not wait until the end. So
maybe that's why a lot of builds now are giving you all the electrics all at once.
Possibly.
So that's happened on the Tumbler, and it also happens with the Skyline as well.
Yeah, you look at the Enterprise build.
Yeah,
test all the way through.
Yeah,
and I think it's great to have that in the mindset, but then something that may not have been a problem, but you do as you're testing it, it can get blown out of proportion. But I do. I mean, I test as I go. I always will do, and it's just one of them things that that's happened.
Yeah, maybe they should put in the magazines like a disclaimer just to say it is a test board. It's just to test it. It is underpowered and it does spin the wrong way. But once you get the motherboard, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
But obviously, I didn't say that. That might have stopped a lot of the worry. But like I said, it is what it is. But I've learned as well to keep testing, like you said, especially on the Enterprise build, to keep testing all the lights all the time, and any electrics really, because they can just stop working randomly.
Yeah.
So
there we go. Right. Now we start some chat and see where that gets us. Right. So I have to scroll up all the way to the top. Right. So first in, we have Spider Sprue, who says D first again. Hi from Mark's channel. So D has not come up in StreamYard again.
No, too early.
So there we go. And then Spider Sprue says, Hop, D first here as well. Hi from Kev's channel. So hi Spider Sprue and hi D on your first comments. Then we've got Ian Campbell who says hello all. So hi Ian.
Hi Ian.
And then D does put in a very good evening, Mark and Kev. So,
hi D. Yeah.
I don't know why it does that. I don't know why earlier comments don't show up.
It sort of automatically deletes them. I don't really know why.
No, neither do I. I remember a time you could put in a comment 12 hours before a live stream and it would still be there.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
So next we've got Dave Mac Builds, who says, good evening, Mark and Kev. Have a great stream tonight. Hi, Dave Mac. I've still got Dave Mac's Enterprise video to watch. Because he's doing the 1/200 scale ship.
Oh, right. Okay, nice.
But I need to watch that. Then next we've got David Phillips, who says, evening, chaps. Evening, David. Welcome.
David.
Thank you. And then we've got Will's Workshop in, says, good evening, all. Hi, Will. Brilliant work yesterday on the Lego.
Live stream Lego build.
Yeah, I missed it. I think I had it on for the entire stream. I just missed the first 10 minutes of it because I was painting. Yeah,
it was in the background. I remember dipping in and out, but I did watch some, yeah.
So I did watch it. It was really good. Really, really good. Then Ian Campbell says, evening, host. Hi, Ian.
Again.
Yeah. D says, winter is coming, LOL.
Yeah.
I don't like winter, but I like hibernating away in winter. You got to think about it. 6 p.m.
It goes dark.
6 p.m. in summer, you're thinking, I could just nip to B&Q or Wicks, get something to do in garden, and then do that till about 8ish. And then 6 o'clock in winter, you're like, I'm not going out anywhere. No way. Curtains are closed, lights are on. No. So, you tend to hibernate away. Will's Workshop says, Mark's Modz, how's the painting going? I've got one more gloss coat to put on tomorrow, second coat, and the painting will be done. Thank goodness. I spent 3 hours today glossing. Honestly, I've got a headache from the fumes.
I bet.
Yeah. So 3 hours glossing today, literally lying down on the floor, painting the skirting boards. And actually, I was quite comfortable and relaxed. But
fair enough.
Yeah, yesterday I put 2 coats on the walls, and today was all the glossing. I've just got to go around it tomorrow and then gloss it again. But the problem is I can't put a second coat on for 16 hours until the previous coat's
been done. Yeah.
Pain, real pain, but it's just decorating for you. So Steve131 says, was out last night looking for the stars?
Ah, yes.
So what was that all about?
Well, you got the shooting stars going on at the minute. You got the meteor shower, and then obviously you got the aurora as well, gearing up again. So,
we've got Daz Faulkner in saying, "How do everyone?" Hi, Daz. Welcome.
Hi, Daz.
And then we've got Steve W. Morgan says, "Good evening, guys." Evening, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Picture of an airwolf.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, you just some awesome 3D prints you can get of airwolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can print it at home. Or there's one you can print and you can literally put in the parts from a remote control helicopter and it'll fly.
Oh, lovely. I've seen some RC airwolves. Someone built, I think it's like a 1/6 scale RC one. And it looks huge.
I'm going to say that'd be big.
It is, yeah.
Will's Workshop says, nasty cough there, Kev. I think that was over the when you mentioned Tumblr.
Yeah.
And then D says, oh, come on. There we go. Can't wait to get back to Belfast, being in this airport from 2 feet up. Oh, wow.
No.
Yeah. And then Steve Morgan says, I bought the Porsche Lamborghini Aventador the week. 2 days later, it's now finished. Don't know why they have put some plastic side panels in there, as they are translucent.
Oh, maybe so you can see inside.
Yeah, I haven't seen that on that model.
No, the Porsche. Yeah, I've not. Yeah, they're more. We were talking about them recently, weren't we? That they are more of a model build. They don't have electrics in them.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's part of Airfix Hornby. But yeah, I'm wondering whether the translucent parts are there so you can swap it out so you can actually see inside.
I've seen that happen before on a 132 scale Lancaster.
Yeah.
Where you could have things, one side of it was clear. You could have that option so you could actually see inside. So, yeah.
It's a nice option.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Ian's World of Models is in, saying, evening, Mark and Kev and fellow builders. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Welcome. And Denmark says, Mark, build a wall hammer tank. The Bane blade is a great build. Problem is, it's £115. It was $80 when I got it. Or
cheaper if you get the Warhammer magazine. It comes in, I think it comes in 4 magazines, that one. Right. But they do a lot of tanks, and they are quite good, and they're customizable as well. So you can actually put the models in or out. So you can have a gunner at the top, or you don't have to, or you can have a watcher and all of that. So it's quite customizable.
Yeah, I am going to be concentrating on my Trumpeter Titanic when I get to the new room, because that has been in storage for since we moved, which was 8 months ago. I haven't really touched it or anything because I just haven't got the desk space in here to work on it.
Yeah.
And then the new room, I'm going to have like nearly a 3 meter desk, so I can finally work on it a lot better. It's hard enough working on the Harshette Titanic when you have to bring the hull down.
Well, yes, that's got to be nearly finished now, isn't it? It's got to be getting there.
I think by the end of what we've just got off our shed, there'll be 12 more issues to go. So it's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Definitely. Right. So yeah, Steve 131 was actually, I started this one, says, well done that man Ian Campbell. That was for doing the
Prime
mod for the fan home Optimus Prime. And then Ian Campbell says, no, thank you, Mark, for bringing that to us. All our power mods can be added during the build and retrospectively added. So
yeah, lovely.
Honestly, that's a strange way of changing batteries or accessing the battery box.
Yeah, like I don't know why it's got so many. It doesn't need it. I mean, even if you took the screw out and you could just lift the battery box in, I don't know why they want you to screw it in. There's no need. Because it could just slide in and out. So
yeah, strange that one. I don't know how they designed it like that. But we have Ian who does the power mod, so there we go. And then Ian says, oh, you can now get a 1/4 scale Rossi bike rider. Partwork upgrades. Have a look at the site. So yes, I've been seeing the pictures of them.
Yeah, I've been seeing the pictures, the renders and stuff. It looks really good. So you can have him sitting. I think Ian said they was going to do two, one standing and one's actually in the ride position.
Right. Obviously, it will need painting and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, we've got Jordy Devil says, evening, everyone. Evening, Jordy. Welcome.
Jordy.
And then D says, Kev, no more cars, LOL. That's it, Partworks. How many actual Partwork cars there are?
There's, well, I think that's their bread and butter, if you will. That's what makes them the money, and people buy them. It's why Poacher also do vehicles as well. They don't really do anything else. But I think what these companies are finding is when they do other stuff, Optimus Prime, RoboCop, they're actually really popular. So I would expect to see more of that going forward.
I think movie memorabilia and culture is quite popular.
Yeah.
Very, very popular. So
yeah,
there is so many vehicles out there. It's crazy. Next we've got Ed Hughes who says, evening all. Evening, Ed, welcome.
Ed.
And then actually Ian has put in a link for the Rossi biker.
Ah, lovely.
So there we go. And then we've got John's model making in saying, evening all. Evening, John. Welcome.
Hi,
John. And then Will's Workshop says, thanks for popping into my live yesterday. So you're welcome, Will. It was really good fun.
Yeah.
Good fun.
I put it on. It was in the background. I was doing something, and I kept looking. I kept watching. I was there.
I was typing away, and then I think I had to go upstairs. I left it running, but I had to go upstairs and put the second coat of paint on the walls, and so but it was really good.
Yeah.
Ed Hughes says, "Don't mention Spitfire. Rubbish solution for landing gear."
Yeah. I think they missed the ball on that one. Like we've said before, it'd be interesting to see how the French one goes.
And personally, I think it'll be exactly. I don't think they'll change it. I think they might supply a different part when instead of the piece of string that you got, they may supply the wire and the proper cog. But I don't see them changing how it's done.
No, I don't see that either.
So, and I think we've kind of seen that because there's been other. I mean, like the R2D2. They did still never rename the screws, did they? No,
and that's another thing I want to point out. Which I found with the Megazord is that they give you all the screws in one packet, and none of them are labelled. I can't remember what build it was. Was it R2D2? That was like that. It used to just give you like a packet with all the silver screws, and there was like 2 or 3 different sizes, and they never labelled them, and so you had to sort through them. The Power Rangers Megazords like that.
Oh, great.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Next one is Spice Brew says Harshak Germany is doing the T2 camper bus.
That's the blue one. I did see that.
Yeah, that's the one that's in Back to the Future.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I was thinking a lot of people might like that over here because it would go well with the DeLorean, because obviously it's the one the Iranians use in the first couple of minutes of the film.
I know, we'll get into trouble. Libyans, not Iranians.
Libyans. Right, yeah, Libyans. I saw it. Yeah, the Libyans. Yeah, they find them.
Yeah. So,
and I think it'd be easy to get 3D prints of the two, a driver and the guy with the bazooka.
Yeah, possible.
And it's in the right colour as well. I think it's in the right colour. It's in that sort of baby blue.
Yeah, it's like a sky blue colour, and you need a bit of weathering.
Easily done.
I don't think I'd do it though to go with the DeLorean.
No.
I love the T1 camper but I think the T2 is a little bit more simplified.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it could come. But
the
T1 got released in Germany, and that was really popular.
Yeah, and then it got released over here, so there's a possibility of it venturing over here too.
Yeah. We've got Kevin and Mary in saying hi everyone. Hi Kevin and Mary, welcome. And Will's Workshop says the Knight Rider build, we had the majority of the electrics and lights all at once. Yeah,
just like the Tumbler and the Nissan Skyline as well. We're going to get all the electrics all at once, test them all, and then spend the rest of the build taking them all out.
Yeah, but I haven't seen on your Tumbler for a while any electrics being taken out and put in on things.
No, and there's loads still to be put on it, motors and like speaker and everything else. Yeah, there's loads still to put on it.
You need a body first of all.
Yeah, we need some sort of chassis. We've got nothing at the minute.
You haven't even got the back wheels yet.
No.
Yeah. We've got Chef Hawk in who says, evening all. Welcome, Chef Hawk.
Hey, Chef Hawk.
How are you? And then D says, Matt, you literally posted the show on YouTube yesterday, and I left a comment. It don't matter who posts first. We are all here. Yeah, good point. Yeah. And then Will's Workshop saying, decided after yesterday's build, I want a bigger boat. Problem is, it's 9,090 pieces and almost £600 Lego Titanic. Yeah. I think it's around 550 for the Millennium Falcon, the big Millennium Falcon. I've seen it in Smith's Toys for 550. Yeah.
That's huge. I think it's even more than that. I think it's over 1,000 pieces.
Remember when Lego was affordable?
Yeah, not anymore. No. But I'll tell you what they do. They do a very nice tumbler build.
Okay.
I think it's about £300. But it's a nice size tumbler build they do. I've seen that.
And I bet at the stage you're right, you still got more of it built in a Lego build than you have at the moment.
Yeah. Is it a running joke? It's a running joke now, I think.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
D says, I do agree, Kev, regarding cars being bread and butter, but not all modelers are car builders, me being one. Yeah.
No, and I think that's why they do the military stuff, like the boats, the planes and stuff like that, because they've done those sort of builds before.
Yeah.
They had like the Mary Rose and those sort of build boats with the car builds. So I think that was to entice people that weren't car people.
Yeah.
But now, like you were saying, we're now into more of the cult stuff. So we're into more of the TV and film stuff. And it seems to be working because, like I said, there's so much like that overshadows everything else I think they do now.
Mm.
And most of the stuff that they do now is to do with TV or film, isn't it? Really, I mean, there's not a lot out on the market that's just the standard. Obviously, we got the Lancaster, we got the Spitfire, we got the Apache. But I mean, if you look, you've got Optimus Prime, RoboCop, Knight Rider. We've got the Fast and Furious cars. We've got the Megazord. We've got the Gauntlet. It's just all TV and film mainly. It sells. That's why it does well.
I think there's a nice balance, so sometimes with what there is on the market. I personally found is the sci-fi stuff sometimes doesn't do as good as the more historical things that I do.
Right. Oh yeah, on viewing, yeah.
Yeah, but I like doing them both. I love doing the historical bits because you're learning and everything else like that, which is something I love. But then I do love doing like the Enterprise and the Optimus Prime because that just
I think in terms, because you still got to look at these as not as a part work but as a model, and I think most modelers like that military aspect. I mean, if you go into any model shop and you look at the Airfix aisle, it's all military.
Yeah,
there's maybe one or two models that ain't, but 90% of it is a military stuff. So I think when it comes to viewing stuff for models and when you're watching, I think most people tend to go that way because it's what's out there on the market and stuff.
Yeah.
Over, say, like the Infinity Gauntlet, which, you've got Hot Toys, Hasbro did one as well. So it's a bigger market. People are like looking, there's more for them to look at than there is other stuff, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why when you do things like the Spitfire, Lancaster, more people are going to that because it's to do with models, which you mainly get more of, and not with other stuff where they don't do a lot of it, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Ian Campbell says we need a train part work. Back to the Future would be nice.
No, just a train part work, Mallard or the Flying Scotsman in a big size, We've talked about it many times on here, haven't we? They're missing a beat, especially when you had the 100th anniversary of the Flying Scotsman. I mean, that was really an own goal. They could have brought out a part work to go in conjunction with that, and they would have really capitalised on that.
I mean, I've seen the Flying Scotsman so many times, because with it being owned by the National Railway Museum, and we go to York quite a bit, we do see it. So
yeah,
a magnificent train, it really is.
Yeah, and then you've got loads. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You've got the Duchess, you've got Nighthawk, there's so many good trains that they could actually pick. But yeah, I'm up for a train build, that's for sure.
I'll read this one out. Ian says, I enjoyed it, Will. Congrats on the build. Just a shame you didn't get a pizza from us.
Oh.
When you've been Partwork Pizza?
Pizza, yeah.
Yeah. Ed Hughes says, late dinner. See you all later. No problem, Ed.
See you later,
dinner. And then Will's Workshop says, I don't know how they find me, says Doc, next to a van with his name in massive lettering.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Ian's put, they found us. I don't know how. Run for it, Marty.
Yeah.
Dear. And then, oh, no, it's jumping. Ian Wilder Model says, hopefully someone will be doing a Batman and Robin figure from the 66 Batmobile.
They already do a really good one. So Beast Kingdom, if you put in Beast Kingdom 66 Batman, they do a Robin and Batman at the perfect scale for the build. They're already out, they're already released. They're not cheap. I think you're looking at about £70 or £80 each. But they're completely posable figures. You can take them in and out. You can pose them in the car, and they are the perfect scale. So it's Beast Kingdom 66 Batman. If you type it in, it will come up. They do Batman and Robin. And I think they've got plans to do some other characters as well. So if they do, I would like to get like the Joker or something like that. Or Penguin, some other person to go with it. But I do plan on getting them for the car, yeah. But
you'd have to get Catwoman just to please Kirsty, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, she wants Harley for it. We'll see what comes up, because I think they're going to release stuff over time anyway, and we're still what, 2 years out from finishing it, so we're still a while. But yeah, Beast Kingdom is your friend on this one.
Yeah. Ian says Lego has always been expensive.
Yeah, I think it's got more expensive over the years, and someone actually did post and say actually it goes up in value more than gold.
Yeah,
as well, which is crazy. But I think it's got more popular because I think at one point it nearly went under Lego. I think it was at a low point, and then it sort of had a revergence and came back.
I think what did it is a lot of A-list celebrities revealed that they built Lego as pastime and relaxing, and as soon as somebody endorses it, it's like, right, everybody wants to build it.
Yeah, and I think they've got people queuing up to sort of do licensing with them. And so, once they've got into the Disney market, that was it. Star Wars, everything. It just opened up Star Wars, Marvel, Disney stuff. But it's just got more and more popular. You've got the Lego shops now. You've got Lego Windsor. So I think it's more expensive now than it was years ago, like most things. But I don't know. I think the value's gone up a lot on it. Especially because I think what's happened with Lego is you can get your basic sets for like 10 quid, little tiny sets. But when they start adding like Marvel stuff, then the price jumps considerably because of the name. So there's that to take into account as well.
Yeah, I think it's compared to when my eldest was younger, it has shot up in price a lot, really a lot. And I just think when it used to be a little bit more affordable than it is now.
Yes. Yeah, I'll second it.
Yeah. Geordie Dave says Evening Star is a nice train. Airfax used to have it.
Yeah.
We there hasn't been a train build. There is one in Germany. I know that. There hasn't been
the German one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a train build in the UK since the Flying Scotsman and Mallard was originally released by Hachette.
Yeah, and we know that Hachette are sort of going back through their back category and re-releasing stuff like the Bismarck and the Titanic. Both of them were released years ago. Both have been upgraded. And yeah, it just needs one. I mean, there's so much you could build within that as well, and especially when it comes to the boiler and stuff and the wheels, and it's like a perfect combination for Partwork. Yeah.
I'd love a working steam-powered train. So one where you have a little firebox and it actually works as a steam-powered train.
Yeah, well, they do them, don't they? They do them at shows and things like that. They do. There's so many different scales that they do.
You have the bigger version, which some of them you can ride on. But if you remember the Railway Children film, the old one, not the new one, the old one, where he got a steam-powered train. I'd love to build something like that. That'd be really, really good.
Yeah.
So, Ian says, I got the Lego Technic Mercedes AMG F1 W14E on the release date, steel box might be worth more leaving it like that.
Yeah. I reckon it's probably doubled in price already, because what Lego is very good at doing, and that is not re-releasing a lot of sets.
Yeah.
So if they do re-release it, they change it.
Yeah.
Which means that if it's gone out of production and isn't available anywhere, it's already probably doubled in price, especially if it's not even opened. It's crazy. Yeah.
It is. But I know this sounds, Lego is to be built to be,
affordable.
No, I'm just saying, if you get a Lego model, I'm one of these people like, I'm building it.
With everything with me, nothing's in a box. Everything comes out. I've got a little Funko Pop up there. That everything that I get, it comes out of a box.
Yeah.
I very, very rarely keep the boxes. I mean, even up here, if I move it up there, you can see the hot toy up there. See, that's out of the box. I take everything out of the box, me. Nothing stays in a box.
Okay, D says, gotta go all plane boarding. See you next week. Okay, D.
Yeah, have a nice trip. Yeah,
yeah, I'm just running down this. Johnny Dave says, traction engine would be a nice build. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it arcs back, doesn't it? It's sort of like the road version of a train. I suppose, though, it comes down to what one do they do? Because I mean, we had that conversation when Hachette said that they would do a tube train, and then they were going to do like the first stock, 69 stock or something. But I don't remember that. I don't remember the burgundy coloured tube trains. No. I remember the silver ones that are on the Circle Line. They're horrible. They had one door that opened, but I remember them. But yeah, it comes down to, I suppose when it comes down to like when you're doing railways as well, and the company decides to do certain levies over others, and I suppose it comes down to like the traction engine, which sort of ones you go for. Do you go for one with 4 wheels, or do you go one with a roller? Do you go one with two boxes, or just the single box, or what?
Yeah. D says, night, Mark and Kev, till next time. Okay, D, have a great time. And then Ian's World of Moles says, thanks for that, Kev. I will check that out.
Yes.
Okay. And then Ian says, Kev, we need to arrange me to pop down to Hemel.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. And then Dave Mac Build says, been a great stream tonight, guys. Till next week. See you then. Okay, night, Dave Mac.
Good night, Dave. Dave, sorry.
Yeah.
Dave's already gone.
Steve131 says, at Mark's Modz, went to the railway children's station. It's up your neck of the woods in Yorkshire. Yeah, I've been there so many times. Really, really nice. So it's a nice day out as well.
Is that on a heritage line, is that?
Well, the thing about it is I think British Rail cocked up when they turned around and said, right, they're not having any, they don't want any steam trains on the train lines, and now they're begging for them to come back.
Yeah. We've got a few around this area, which I'm going to start doing videos on, I think, because we've been to them loads of times, but I've never really done a video on them. So I think we're going to do that. We've got the Chinner Railway, and we've got Buckinghamshire Railway as well. And yeah, they're great days out. And there was loads of stuff filmed at these railway stations as well. So
yeah. Kevin and Mary say, what happened to the Harry Potter train?
Yeah, what happened? No,
it never happened.
No, it just never came out.
Never. Yeah, it was a trial. And I think situation being at the time, we were pre-COVID. I think we were. It was
just before COVID, I think. That probably didn't help, and the fact that what happened with J.K. Rowling and everything obviously put a kibosh on it as well, I think. because everyone started turning off it for a while, but it's gone back the other way. So
the thing with the trials with Harshit are the only ones that really do trials anymore.
yes,
the thing with the trials with Harshit is it's not guaranteed it'll come out.
No.
Even if it's popular and they go, wow, this could do really well, there's no guarantee it will come out due to logistics or due to licensing or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, Will's Workshop says, if I was to do a traction engine, it would have to be a Showman's engine with all the lighting.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And Ian says, great stream, Mark and Kev. Thank you for updating us. Take it easy. No problem.
See you later, Ian.
So next Sunday, the Monday is the bank holiday.
Yes.
Okay, so shall we open up the stream and invite any guests on that would like to come on?
Yeah.
We can put in the link to come on. I can have up to it's 10 or 12 people on StreamYard. So if you want to come on and join in the conversation, then click the link and you can join us. So we can do that next Sunday.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. Yeah, next Sunday, that would be brilliant. Yeah, I'm up for that.
And we'll all have a right good chat.
Yeah.
It'll be a holiday weekend. We haven't done that for a while.
No, and it went great last time.
Yeah, Ian said I'd be happy to join. No problem.
Well done. Yeah.
So, yeah, next week, if you want to come on, get ready your computer, get your webcam, and we'll put out the link in the chat, and then you can come and join us. I'll have to manually put it into yours, Kev, in your chat. See, when I put it in here, it doesn't go to yours.
Right.
So I have to manually put it in, but I can. Yeah. That's not a problem.
That's cool.
And then, come and join us. Come and have a chat. Come and hang out and have a laugh. It's good fun. So, anything this week for you, Kev?
Monday, Tuesday is the last four issues, I should say, of the Nissan Skyline. Wednesday is obviously the Tumbler, and then that's it. I've run out of stuff. I will find something. There is something coming up because we've got our car this week, so I'm going to do a few videos on that.
Right.
So just to show everyone.
Myself, normal videos with the normal days, they've all been recorded. I'm going to be working hard as soon as we've painted in there, setting up the new desks and shelves and everything. So I'm going to be working on this week, and hopefully we'll get I'll get more progress done. John's Model Making says night all, and Will's Workshop says good night all. So that's it.
Well, that's it.
So, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, next week, if you can come and join us on here, it'd be great to see you and come and have a laugh and hang out with us all. Why not? So, it leaves me to say, I've been Mark.
And I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
Yeah, guys.